Hi, I'm Andrew Malloy, the Automation Wizard, and I want to show you something that may be of interest. It was something I was just experimenting with as far as looking at dashboards and ways of pulling information into Obsidian, and I thought I'd just give this a try, and I seem to have got it working. So as you can see here, I've got a Roam research page. I'm not currently subscribed, so I've got my little message telling me to subscribe to Roam. But this is just example page from my account. This is all fully interactable, and this is all within Obsidian. And I just scroll down. Another warning message. Another page. So you can have multiple views of different pages of Roam research, all within Obsidian. And like I said, you can just access this as if it's the actual Notion app, because it effectively is. The one thing to note is that you will have to log in. So even if you've logged in your browser, this is like its own internal browser, if you will. So it will ask you to log in, and the reason I'm bringing that up as well is it means it's still private. You don't have to make your own research pages public in order to access them in Obsidian. This is just like it's your own little private browser view of Roam research. So you could, of course, just make a page public and just put that public link in. I'll show you how to do this in a second. And the other one is Notion. So I managed to get Notion working as well. This is going straight to my previous dashboard page. So, like I said, it's effectively like having a little dashboard within Obsidian, especially if you're using say Roam Research and Notion at the same time. This is a convenient all-in-one place to have them together. Again, you will need to actually log into Notion within this this view. One thing I found though is I have a Google login to Notion, but for some reason it wasn't working within this. I don't know whether that was a functionality of Notion preventing some embedding, or it was just being very, very slow. Which seems to be the case now. I've not looked at Notion or Roam in quite a while, just way slower than using Obsidian generally. So it just could have been a loading issue. So you'll have to use the email login. Even if you haven't set that up, it will work. Notion will send you a temporary password to use, and that seems to have worked and loaded. So yeah, there you go. There you go. It's the ability to use Notion and Roam research within Obsidian. And how to do that is using a feature called iframe, which is supported in Obsidian. So as you can see, it's basically just using this iframe tag, and I've also set width and height, but you can ignore those for now. The important thing is you've got these iframe tags. So I'll just write again. So it's just iframe, and if you know any basic HTML, this will be very familiar. And then I close out the tag, and then what you want inside this bracket is the URL, and that's source. So src equals, and then within quotation marks, the URL of the page you want. So you can just grab the URL from the Roam research page on the web that you've logged in. Just it's a very specific URL at the top. Same thing with Notion, and you just paste it in here. And then there are other attributes in here that you can put, but the main one that's going to concern you is having width and height, because by default it'll just be quite a small box. I'll just copy my view here, put it here. I'll actually open another window so you can see. new page. Let's scroll to the bottom. As you can see, it takes a while to load because it is loading from the web, and Notion and Room Research web apps are a little bit slow to load anyway. So as you can see, it's quite a small box here, so that's why you'll want to actually alter the width and height, and of course it'll depend on your monitor size exactly how you want that. Remember to put the actual values here in quotation marks as well. And that's it. Effectively just this iframe tag and the link, and there you have it. You have Notion and Roam Research embedded as many pages in the same Obsidian page as you want, and throughout your Obsidian dashboard, as it were, and that's what I'm working on at the moment. So hope you enjoyed this. Like it, leave a comment, any other ideas, and subscribe to get more little tips and tricks like this.